Hello, it's State Farm. This is part one of A Life Without Fear. Day one. God sees you. When we are first introduced to Gideon, the nation of Israel is in a world of hurt. They are under the oppressive rule of the Midianites, under whom they have suffered the loss of almost everything. The situation has become so desperate that we find Gideon hiding in a wine press where he was hoping to thresh some wheat so he would have food to eat. You have to laugh a bit at this picture. You have Gideon cowering in a wine press when the angel of the Lord, God Himself, appears and utters the most bizarre words Gideon could imagine. The Lord is with you, mighty warrior. Gideon's immediate response is, "Are you kidding me? The Lord is with me? Don't think so." Not seeing any evidence that God is around or even interested, and mighty warrior, wrong guy? I'm scared spiteless of the Midianites. Why do you think I'm hiding in this wine press, threshing wheat? I love how Gideon is so honest with God. How he doesn't hold anything back, lays it all out there. Perhaps, like Gideon, there's something in your life right now that has you cowering in fear, and it feels like God has abandoned you, that God has turned His back on you. He doesn't seem to hear you or seem to care about you or the situation you're in, but nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, that is a lie, straight from the pit of hell. Regardless of what you may be facing or going through, God sees you right now in this moment, and He is with you. The first step to life without fear is embrace the truth that there is never a moment when God does not see you and is not with you. It's not an accident that the first thing God uttered to Gideon was that he was not alone. God also knew Gideon felt abandoned. Life was uncertain and frightened under the bandage of the Midianites. Gideon was convinced that all the suffering he was going through pointed to the fact that God has turned His back on him. That's why God knows He has to begin this conversation with the resurrection, that He hasn't forgotten Gideon. He wants Gideon to know without a doubt that the sovereign, all-powerful God had not abandoned him. While God may be taking you through a season, He will never abandon you. He is always with you. Even when you may not feel His presence. Jesus was careful to make this clear just before He left this earth, when He said in Matthew chapter 28 verse 20, "And surely I am with you, always with you, to the very end of the age." Note, He said always, not just when things are going great, always. So as your first step of living a life without fear, take a moment right now and have that frank conversation with God about what you are struggling with, and thank Him for the fact that He is ever present in your life, that right now, in the moment, He is standing right beside you. Even through it may not feel like it, what you are facing today, your circumstances are never indicated of God's lack of presence in your life. You can arrest. You can rest assured. The Lord is with you. He sees you now and always. Judges chapter 6, verse 11 through 13. The angel of the Lord came and sat under the oak, an orphan that belonged to Josiah the Abrazites, where his son Gideon was threshing wheat in the winepress to keep it from the Midianites. When the angel of the Lord appeared to Gideon, he said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." "Pardon me, my Lord," Gideon replied, "but if the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us? Where are all His wonders that our ancestors told us about when they said, 'Did not the Lord bring us up out of Egypt?' But now the Lord has abandoned us and given us into the hands of Midian."